Our Czech guests, so let's meet them. It's the Matthias and his wife Lenka.
Well, hello again. We can start. I will say welcome to this interview. I'm so glad to have you here, and may I say and compliment.
Ahoy, ahoy.
Yeah. And may I compliment your clothes. It's the newest fashion in Croatia. Yeah. Also. Yes. So, Mr. Matthias and Mrs. Lenka. Where do you exactly come from in Czech?
I'm coming from the 20 kilometers from Olomouc, in a small village, Lipovic, and I'm 38 years old. My wife Lenka. Lenka, say hi to people. Don't sit like that. She's 19.
Nice. And what do you do for a living? Your job?
My job? I'm a farmer. My business is potatoes. Brambori. The best brambori in Moravia. Best. You see? The best. I will give you contact later. I have a full truck.
Okay, we will do this later. Thank you very much. And I wanted to ask you, where did you get that good accent? I'm really surprised because a lot of Czech people don't know how to speak English. You're very good.
I worked in Great Britain 3 years ago. 3 years ago I was working in Great Britain.
What did you do in Great Britain? What did you do?
Potatoes, of course. Potatoes. Brambori. Best.
So, what does Lenka do for a living also? What do you do?
Nemluvím anglicky.
Nemluvi. She's quiet. When I say quiet, she's quiet.
So, I wanted to ask you a very important topic. Every year, 500,000 Czech people go to vacation in Croatia. So, I wanted to ask you, do you do the same?
Yes, of course. Every summer, last 5 years, me and my wife, we go to Croatia. As you can see, this is our car.
So you go with the car, and I wanted to ask you, why do you bring all this stuff to vacation?
How do you mean, why we bring all the stuff?
Well, there's a lot of food, a lot of cans.
Yes. Before we go on vacation, we go to Globus or Shatovka. We buy food in Albert. Full car, you see cans, fruits, pivo, of course. And we bring everything to Croatia. We don't go in supermarket in Croatia.
And do you buy Mrs. Lenka a nice dinner? Do you have romantic dinners in Croatia? You know, you have a lot of beautiful cities in Croatia. You can do that.
No, we just take a can of beans or something like that, and she cooks, and of course I bring my brambori, the best. I never buy brambori in Albert, in Kaupland, never. My organic, you will try later, organic brambori.
Nice. So, can we go further? I also wanted to say that I noticed that a lot of Czech students have a lot of sea equipment, like as we can see here, for example. Do you know how to swim? Do you take swim lessons in Czech Republic to come to the beach?
No, you know, here in Czech Republic we don't have sea, we have only disgusting rivers, dirty rivers. So I always take that orange ones, my favorite from childhood, that my brother bought me. And we bring also this pasheta maika, we put on bread. It's perfect after swimming. And also this big mobile fridge, we put all the food. Lenka cooks very good, so we bring everything on the beach.
So you come from Olomouc, you travel to the border, and when you come there is usually a lot of traffic. And a lot of queue. So what do you do during those 5 hours of waiting?
It's a big problem there. 5 hours we wait usually, 5 hours on the 40 degrees. But I always have a solution because I'm a businessman. I always find a solution. And the policemen in Croatia, they're natural like me. You know, we understand each other. So I always take a fast line with money. Yes, fast line.
Nice, so you go like that, okay. And you visited Zagreb, our capital city. How do you like it there?
Well, with my fast, luxurious Skoda, yeah, you know, Skoda is a Czech car, yes. I don't like Zagreb because it's a lot of museums, a lot of church, a lot of culture. People speak English, so we just go to the villages, and there is no potatoes in Zagreb, no farms, no potatoes, no brambori, so it's not interesting for me.
Well, for the beginning, I can say this is Velebit. This is our famous mountain. It's very big, very wide, and it can be very dangerous. It has the highest peak there, wild animals and everything. But you are pretty famous of going there. But we will talk about this later. Okay, this is our national park. You've been there also, Plitvička jezera, Plitvice Lakes. Of course, yeah.
I was driving from Olomouc 7-8 hours, and I was very, very sweaty, and I needed to relax. So I went to this national park, and I just took off my sweaty socks, dipped them in the cold water, and refreshed. Of course, my wife Lenka was very pissed off. She's always embarrassed, but what you can do. And so many Japanese, Asian tourists there with their technology and phones and iPads. Is it iPad? Yeah. They always take pictures, and I was very interesting for them. I don't know.
And these are beautiful islands that you have seen. Okay. Also, Czech people are famous for example, taking your boats, as you can see the blue boat, it is very famous. Tourists, and go to across the Adriatic Sea to Italy. Have you ever tried that adventure?
Of course, yes. This luxurious yacht I bought for my wife for our 3rd anniversary. And I was sitting on this beautiful coast in Croatia, and I said, why not? Let's go to Italy. But she didn't want to go with me. She was a little bit scared. So I said, Lenka, you stay home, clean, cook. When I come back, I will have a dinner. So I went with a blue boat, and weather was really nice in the beginning. But after 2 hours, unpredicted weathers in Croatia made me worried. So I was 2 days and 2 nights lost in the middle of sea, and then helicopter came to save me.
This is a very famous picture from you, Mr. Matias. Very famous picture from last year's season when you got trapped in the mountains and the rescuers had to come and save you. Didn't you have any equipment to go there, you know, sleeping bags and something like that?
No, we Czech people are really, really brave. So we don't take this fancy stuff. I just go like this, you see. I just go like this in the mountains. You see, it's very comfortable. I have a comfortable, typical Czech shoes. I have many pockets, so I can collect vegetables, fruits in the mountains. And I thought I will be fine, but no, I was not fine. And then I end up being one of the most famous Czech persons. I end up on the TV, newspapers, and that's it. I will talk about this to my grandchildren.
Well, thank you, Mr. Matias and Mrs. Lenka. We may continue with... This is a very famous destination for Czech tourists. It is Makarska.